ipatupad sa customs? So ginagawa niyo na po ba ito?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. We started with the marching order of the President. This is stop corruption and improve the revenue collection in the Bureau. And with that marching order, I initially stated when I assumed office to stop TARA, no take, no give policy, and go by the correct valuation.
Pero,
And,
go ahead. Go ahead.
and in so doing, we will. I gave a clean slate to everyone, but one strike policy. And after a week, and there was no compliance on the guidance, I caused the movement of 2 collectors, and and then so the stopping of the TARA somehow was partially complied with, although not totally yet. And the improvement on the collection has improved a little.
Paano niyo po alam, Commissioner, na yung TARA ay partially complied with lamang?
Well, there was no Friday, the Friday 3 o'clock habit, but I got information that there are collections somewhere.
So kumbaga lumipat yung distribution ng pera, lumipat lang po ng venue.
Yes, Your Honor. And then there were those who complied, and that's why I say partially. And then the 40,000 benchmark went up to 80,000, and then later it went up to 100. Now it's in the vicinity of 120,000.
With the permission of Senator Bam, yung benchmarking ba is at all legal?
That is illegal, Your Honor.
That's illegal, di ba? There's no
That's
such thing
illegal.
as benchmark. Diyan nagsisimula yung corruption kasi that's yung benchmarking. Kasi nga parang whimsical eh. Kung ano maisipan ng commissioner, sige, 40,000 per container. Doon na naglalaro yung TARA.
That's right, Your Honor.
So I suppose this should be the last time that we should hear about benchmarking.
Yes,
It
Your
should
Honor.
be, di ba, depende sa packing list. Iba, yung value, hindi yung benchmarking.
That's right, Your Honor. That's why what I said is correct valuation, Your Honor. Because the TARA is illegal and the incorrect valuation is legal. The benchmarking is not legal. And I always cite the one container van, assuming that it is it has a value of 1 million. The value-added tax alone, which is at 12%, should be 120,000 already made, Your Honor. So the government is losing so much.
Commissioner, yung mga tao pong na-implicate dito, ano po ang estado nila?
Well, I'm waiting for the completion of this investigation, Your Honor, while we are doing parallel investigation. And we are taking action, and then at a proper time, we will take further administrative or criminal action as warranted, Your Honor.
Hindi ho ba katakatakan na ilang buwan na ho tayo dito, nakalantad naman yung mga text message, nakalantad naman po yung mga pag-uusap, more than one witness naman ho yung nagsalita, kahit po yung Office of the Commissioner na mismo nagsabi na may mga lumalapit sa kanila upang makalusot ng mga container. And yet, lahat po ng mga taong nakapangalan dito ay nandyan pa rin sa pwesto. Hindi ho ba usually ho sa isang procedure sinususpend muna pending further investigation? Parang wala naman ho atang... Do you understand what I'm saying, Commissioner? Kasi ilang buwan na rin po tayo dito, hindi naman ho sekreto yung mga individuals involved. Eh bakit nandyan pa rin? Bakit tuloy-tuloy pa rin?
Well, when I was still the Director General of PDEA, Your Honor, we have conducted investigation. And in fact, PDEA has already filed cases against those mentioned in this case, Your Honor.
Oh, pero wala pong finailan na miyembro ng customs.
There are, Your Honor.
Meron ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sino-sino po yung finailan ng PDEA na miyembro po ng customs?
Well, I remember former Commissioner Paildon is one.
Okay.
And then
Wala na ho
Director-
siya. He has stepped down.
Yes, Your Honor. And then Director Australia is another.
Director Estel has resigned.
Yes, Your Honor. But they are just the same. They will be. And may I read
Sige po.
the case folder, Your Honor? They are Commissioner Nicanor Paildon, then Attorney Jelena Marie Magsusi, Director Milo Maestrocampo, Director Neil Estrella, and IO1 Joel Pinawin, IO1 Oliver Valiente, Attorney Vincent Philip Maronilia, Alexandra Ventura, Randolph Cabansag, Dennis Maniego, Dennis Cabildo, and John Edelior, Your Honor.
Yan po yung finailan ng PDEA, including the other individuals here, dito po sa kaso ng droga.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor. Well, there are civilians also, Your Honor. I
Oh.
was then the Director General
Yes.
when this was investigated.
Opo, at yung mga civilians, yung mga nagpasok nga, no, on the other side naman.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yung mga member po ng customs na finailan po ninyo, have they all left the customs? Are they relieved from their post? Or are they still currently in customs? O iba-iba po yung estado?
Well, we are waiting for the preliminary investigation, Your Honor. This is now with the Department of Justice, Your Honor.
Okay. Hindi ho ba medyo weird ho yun na as PDEA, you filed against all these individuals, but as customs, katrabaho nyo po sila? Kasi as PDEA, kapag finailan nyo po sila as PDEA, ibig sabihin, ang paniniwala po ninyo, kasangkot po sila sa kaso.
Yes, Your Honor. If this will be deliberated upon by the Department of Justice, and a case will be filed against them, then they will be given preventive suspension, Your Honor, and
Opo.
administrative relief.
But do you understand what I'm saying? As formerly as PDEA, chinarge nyo po sila, ibig sabihin, yung ahensya po ng PDEA may paniniwala na meron po silang kagagawan dito po sa pagpasok ng droga. Now that you're Customs Commissioner, hindi nyo naman po sila sinuspinde.
Well, the wheel of justice, or going through the course of the judicial process, Your Honor, it's possible also that some of these that had been accused will not be included in the final case, Your Honor.
That's a criminal case. But administratively, sa administrative po, iba po yun. That's within your power to suspend anyone o in the customs.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, as PDEA, nung final nyo po yan, ibig sabihin nun, meron ho kayong paniniwala bilang PDEA, is that Director General, no?
Yes, Your Honor.
PDEA Director General, nakasangkot po yung mga individuals na yan. Pagdating nyo po sa customs, hindi nyo naman po sinuspindi. I understand ho yung sa DOJ, but that is criminal case, no? Sila na ho yung bahala ho dyan. But administratively, meron po kayong kapangyarihan na isuspindi yung mga individuals na involved po dito.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. And I'm waiting for the process at the Department of Justice, Your Honor.
So, kunyari ho, sabihin ho ng Department of Justice, hindi ho sila dapat ma-charge. Hindi nyo po sila isususpindi.
Well, again, ma'am, an investigation will be conducted. In fact, a parallel investigation is being conducted, Your Honor.
Parallel ng customs.
Yes, Your Honor.
Within customs.
Within customs, Your Honor.
Alright. So, is this Office of the Commissioner po yung nag-iimbestiga po nito? Which part of customs is doing the investigation po within customs?
It is the Intelligence and Investigation Service, Your Honor.
Pero hindi ho ba yun rin yung charge po dito sa mga nangyayari po dito?
We have new Director of the Intelligence and Investigation, Your Honor. And actually, that's also one reason why We have not started with the administrative aspect of the case, Your Honor, because our Director for Intelligence and Investigation Service have just assumed the last Friday, Your Honor.
Alright. Kailan ho matatapos yung sarili po ninyong investigasyon sa customs?
I cannot say with definitely the date, Your Honor.
Alright. Kasi kung sa totoo lang po, that's part of the resolution of this whole case, no? Kung ano po yung mangyayari criminally, ano po yung mga mangyayari administratively. At parang hindi ho ata pwedeng matigil tong committee hearing. Mahaba na ho tong committee hearing natin, nakakarami na po tayo. Pero kung hindi po magiging malinaw kung ano po yung hakbang na gagawin po ninyo bilang bagong head ho ng customs, kailangan ho nating mabantayan po yan. Kasi hindi ho ba katakataka, kayo po yung PDEA, may finailan ho kayo. Ngayon po kayo customs, hindi nyo po fa-filean. Parang as PDEA, you did your investigation. Nagawa nyo naman ho yung trabaho nyo bilang PDEA.
Yes, Your Honor.
So meaning, when you filed those charges against DOJ, nakataya rin po dyan yung pangalan po nyo, yung reputasyon po ninyo. Hindi nyo naman ho sinasabing baliwala ho yung final ng PDEA sa DOJ.
That's right, Your Honor. That's why I mentioned, Your Honor, that our Director for Intelligence and Investigation Service has just assumed, Your Honor.
Alright. So hihintayin ho natin yan. Hopefully ho, marami naman pong lalabas na ng mga information from the Senate hearing, from your own investigation sa PDEA. Gusto ho natin makita, may resolution po ang pangyayari. Kasi ang pinakapangit ho dito, usap po tayo ng usap, wala naman ho mangyayari. No? Ganun din lang. No? I mean, that's the worst na pwede ho sigurong mangyari. Now, pangalawa, yung mga changes po sa customs, palagay ko po, with all due respect, Commissioner Lapeña, hindi yun na po sapat yung paglipat ng dalawang kolektor. It's not enough. Hindi ho magiging sapat yung reforma na pagpalit ng dalawang kolektor. Hindi rin po sapat yung sasabihan nyo lang po sila. Kasi I'm sure in the past, marami na rin pong commissioner ang nagsabi, huwag nyong gawin yan. Nakita nyo naman po, lumipat lang po yung venue ng pag-distribute po ng pera. Inaasahan po namin na pag nandyan na ho kayo, at sabi nga ho ni Senator Lacson na mataas po yung tingin niya po sa inyo, kailangan ho, makahanap tayo ng paraan na matigil po yung ganyang klaseng sistema. Now, ang paglipat po ba ng customs collector, yun na po ba yung pinakasolusyon po natin? Siguro naman po, meron pa tayong ibang solusyon na gagawin po sa customs.
Yes, Your Honor. Indeed, there are other long-term measures that we are taking, Your Honor. Yung mga binanggit ko are the short term.
Alright.
But we have long-term measures. At there's a list of those that we are going to take, Your Honor.
Alright. Pwede ho naming malaman kung ano po yung mga planong yon. No? If you can just submit it kung ayaw nyo pong banggitin ngayon, baka gusto nyo po nakasikreto pa. But I'm aware that many of these long-term solutions will require budget. Kailangan ho ng dagdag sa budget nyo po yan.
Yes, Your Honor. One of those will require budget allocation, Your Honor.
Ito po yung paglagay ng X-ray machine sa lahat ng port. That's been suggested po, no, Commissioner?
Yes, Your Honor. Well, there are several, Your Honor. For example, the putting up of an academy, the automation of the customs processes, and then also the creation of counterintelligence section, which will require, all of those will require additional budget, Your Honor.
Yung pinakamainam mo siguro na solusyon is really transparency. No?
Indeed, Your Honor.
Transparency, no? Kasi habang sikreto po yung mga proseso, mga pangyayari, mga pag-i-inspect, kapag kaya po itong malihis sa mata ng publiko, malaki po talaga yung tsansa na may mangyayari po mong kababalaghan po dyan. No? So one of the suggestions was maglagay ng X-ray machine sa lahat at yung feed ho niyan ay nakikita ng publiko. Kasi syempre, yung mga legitimate businessmen, ayaw ho nila na may mga smuggled na produkto. So ang isang suggestion po dyan ay gawing transparent talaga yung proseso ng pag-check. Hindi ho ito nakasikreto, hindi po ito nakalimita lang sa mga kolektor o sa mga ahensya po ng customs. Now, that was just suggested. Hindi ko ho alam kung yan ang best solution o yan ho yung best na suggestion, pero siguro po, Commissioner, maganda hong pag-aralan po ninyo kung ano po yung pinakamainam na solusyon. Now, nag-automate nga tayo, nagagalaw naman kung ano yung pwedeng i-green lane at hindi. So meaning, marami hong mga sinasabing solusyon, but at the end of the day, kung ang discretion ng mga bagay-bagay na yan ay sa iilang tao, napakalaki po ng pera, napakadali pong ma-tempt, no? Madali pong maabot ho yan ng napakalaking pera. So baka ho yung pinakamainam na paraan, talagang gawin nating transparent yung mga proseso. And that's a suggestion, but ito pong pagpasok ng droga, hindi ho talaga siya acceptable, no, sa ating pong panahon. It is the number one focus of government. Kayo po yung PDEA, alam nyo po yan. At yung pagpasok po ng ganyang kalaking droga, hindi ho siya katanggap-tanggap talaga. And if our systems remain po na nakasikreto, remain po yung mga tao pong involved dito ay may kapangyarihan pa rin na galawin yung sistema. At sabi nga ninyo, tuloy pa rin yung tara. Ano po yung assurance po natin na wala pong pumasok na droga in the last few months? Naghihiring po tayo dito. Wala ho tayong assurance, no?
So, for your information, Your Honor, I have suspended the green lane.
All right.
And all the container vans pass through the X-ray this time, Your Honor. And I've been monitoring if this creates congestion and is not creating congestion. That's why...
Hindi ho. In fact, yung X-ray machines ho natin, I think kahit 40 kilometers per hour, kaya po yung...
That's right, Your Honor. That's why the green lane remains to be suspended, Your Honor.
Right. Ano yung, sabi ho nyo, meron pa rin nagbabayad, meron pa rin nagtatara. Ano yung tinatara nila?
Well, that's the information I'm getting, Your Honor. And when I check the data, I saw in the data that may benchmarking pa rin. When there is benchmarking, Your Honor, for example, doon sa mga data na nakita ko, may 79,634. And then that's about mga 5 or 6 container vans. So, pare-parehas, pero yung content ng mga container vans na yon are different. So, that is actually benchmarking. So, when there is that benchmarking, then the TARA is there.
Opo. So, in short, kahit naka-X-ray pa yan, kung yung nag-a-assess naman ay may kapangyarihan na i-assess yan sa kung anong tingin niya, posible pa rin hindi matatanggal itong pagdatara. Tama po?
Yes, Your Honor. That's why I'm causing the movement of examiners also, Your Honor.
Right. Okay. Siguro, on this point, maybe a last point, Commissioner Lapeña. Yung reforms na hinahanap po natin, hindi na po sapat yung paglilipat ng tao. No,
Yes, Your Honor.
I think, nakaka-4 na taon na po ako dito, but almost every administration, meron pong skandalo pagdating sa customs, no? And in the end, the reforms that are implemented are not enough to really solve the problem. Sana po, you're in a unique position po dito, ilang buwan pa lang po kayo, ituloy-tuloy nyo na po yung mga reformang kinakailangan. And if it means changing systems, which I honestly think is the only solution to solve this problem, gawin na ho natin. Because marami hong mga problema na nakakarating po rin dito sa Senado. Sawan-sawa na rin ho kami na pakinggan kasi paulit-ulit, we need to have a major change po dyan. No? And we will support you. Pero palagi ko po, kung ang pinaka-solusyon po natin, paglipat ng examiner, paglipat ng kolektor, hindi na po yan talaga mainam na solusyon. Palagi ko po, at babalik lang po yan. Baka po, pag-alis po ninyo or in a few months, baka bumalik lang po lahat yan.
I will do that, Your Honor. In fact, I started with talking with the people on the ground, not only with the officers. I have visited ports in Mindanao, Cagayan de Oro, Iligan, and then I have visited the MICP as well as the Nai Airport. With that span of time.
Yung X-ray po sa Davao, bukas na po ulit siya?
One is not, Your Honor, because of a problem. There's a case. In fact, I'm scheduling a trip there. I know the family that is.
This is the Reta case.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm going to talk with them, and I think I can convince them that they will allow the use of their
The X-ray.
property. Yes, Your Honor.
Alright, so definitely, yung isa hong long-term solution, pero pwede naman itong medium-term, is magkaroon po ng X-ray. Ang idadagdag ko po doon, sana po transparent yung feed na yon, no? Na pwede hong makita ng iba't ibang mga grupo kung ano po yung nakikita ng X-ray. Because then, pag sabi nga ho nila, yung pinaka magandang kalaban ho ng dilim, ilaw. So ilawan ho natin. Let's make it transparent. At tingnan ho natin kung magkakaroon pa rin po ng undervaluation kung gawin ho natin transparent sa mga ports no, yung pag-check. No?
That's right, Your Honor. In fact, last night I had a talk with the President, and he said that he will support the purchase of X-rays, Your Honor.
Alright. Kung di ako nagkakamali, well, ano ho ba yung plano? Kasi yung narinig kong isang plano mula sa isang congressman, 25 billion yung kailangan mo para malagyan ng X-ray lahat po ng mga ports natin. Are you suggesting na lahat po ng mga port, meron pong X-ray o yung malalaki lang na port?
Well, if we can have X-rays in all the ports, Your Honor, that will help. That will
Mas
help
maganda,
our-
no?
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright, so I think many of us will support that, Commissioner. At siguro po, idagdag natin na yung feed, hindi lang po makikita ng ilang tao, gawin ho na talaga nating transparent, real time. Wag na po yung isang buwan bago makita yung feed na yon. Gawin ho nating real time, magkalantaran na, and the private sector na alam naman ho nating nahihirapan rin pag may smuggle, especially yung mga farmers po natin, pwede rin silang magbuo ng mga watchdog groups, no? At mabantayan po yung pagpasok ng mga smuggled items sa ating bansa.
That's right, Your Honor. In fact, I have talked with the stakeholders already also, Your Honor.
Opo.
And they said that they're willing to pay the dues that is due government, and they will support the reforms that will be instituted, Your Honor.